The second term of the leadership contract states that leadership is an obligation, and you have to step up. Once you've made the leadership decision to define yourself as a leader, you quickly realize that there's a lot of responsibility and obligations that come with that role. There's a lot expected of you. And a lot of leaders miss this idea, but it goes deeper than that. I believe it's human nature for us to hold anybody in a leadership role to a higher standard of behavior. Whether that leader is a grade 3 school teacher, whether that leader is the coach of a kid's sports team, whether that leader is a CEO, a manager, a pastor, a politician, it doesn't matter what the leadership role is. As humans, we instinctively hold them to a higher standard of behavior. And when they don't live up to that standard of behavior, we get disappointed. They let us down. And if it gets really bad, we can get disillusioned completely. That's why it's important for all of us as leaders to understand that leadership is an obligation, that there is a lot that's being expected of us. And as leaders, we have 5 core obligations that we need to understand. The first obligation is actually to yourself. If you want to be a truly accountable leader, a great one over the long term, you have to invest in your development. And you have to manage your personal energy so you can lead effectively over the long term. Your second core obligation is to your customers. You have to create great products and services that they're going to value. The third obligation is to your organization. You have to work every day to make that company successful, to think about your shareholders and the stakeholders that you work with every single day. The fourth obligation is to your employees, and you have an obligation to create a great working environment so they come in every day feeling completely engaged and completely committed to the success of your company. And the final and fifth obligation is to the communities in which you do business. You have to understand your responsibility to make your community strong, because when your communities are strong, your company will be strong. So the second term of the leadership contract states that leadership is an obligation. Are you ready to step up to your obligations?